In today's video, we will be discussing about what is meant by genre. So, what is meant by genre? Genre is the organization of literature into categories based on the type of writing the piece exemplifies through its content, form, or style. This means genre as a concept is talking something about pieces of writing. Understand it like this. Now suppose you are making a cake. You will need various ingredients to make it. So using these ingredients, we are getting the fully desired cake that is fluffy and nice to eat. Similarly, literature needs certain components to develop as a shape of nice writing. So in the genre, there are certain components needed to develop writing. These are nothing but the types of literary genre. Now, what are these literary genres? The basic literary genres are of 5 types. First is poetry, second is drama, third prose, fourth is fiction, and fifth is non-fiction. So, let's go into it one by one. What is poetry? Poetry is a major literary genre that can take many forms. Some common characteristics that poetry shares are that it is written in the lines that have meter and rhythm. These lines are put together to form stanza in contrast to other writings that utilize sentences that are divided into paragraphs. Poetry often relies heavily on figurative language such as metaphor and similes in order to convey meaning and create images for the reader. This means poetry is something different from our common language. It is an elevated language, that is, it is a figurative language, which can also be called as a fancy language. It has metaphors, simile, meter, rhythm, alliteration, and so on. So all these forms are together added to form a piece of poetry. Here, simply keep in mind that poetry is a fancy writing of human thought, well structured in stanza. It is musically toned and has alliteration, means there are repetition of sounds, which contributes to a musically written poem. One of the finest example of poetry is William Shakespeare's sonnet, which falls into this category of literature. It is a structured poem that consists of 14 lines that follow a meter, and the meter is iambic pentameter, and a rhyme scheme that is constant with Shakespearean sonnet. The next genre is drama. Drama as a literary genre is often referred to as a play and is performed in front of audience. Dramas are written through dialogues and include stage direction for actors to follow. Means, firstly, the plays are written by playwrights, then they are performed on the stage. It contains plot, that is the main story, which has characters in it who are given dialogues to interact with each other. In this way, the audience get the knowledge of literature through entertainment. And it is rightly said that visual memory lasts for long. So, drama is a genre which can also be called to develop our cognitive memory. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde could be considered a drama because it is written through dialogue in the form of a script that includes stage direction to aid the actors in the performance of the play. Now, the third genre is prose. Prose is a type of writing that is written through the use of sentences. These sentences are combined to form paragraphs. This type of writing is broad and includes both fiction and non-fiction. So, what happens is, in this type of writing, day-to-day language is used in writing and there is no certain form associated to how to deliver it, or writer simply jots down his thought about the fictional and non-fictional world on the paper. Here, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee is an example of a fictional prose. It is written in complete sentences and divided through paragraphs. Moving on to the next genre, it is fiction. Fiction is a type of prose that is not real. Authors have freedom to create a story based on characters or events that are products of their imagination. While fiction can be based on true events, the story they tell are imaginative in nature. Now, this is very much interesting genre of this age, but how? If I ask you which is your favorite comic, many of you may say Marvel or DC Comics. So, what does this tell us? It tells us that all these are imaginative work, which are created from the imaginative thought of the author. These writings are not real, they are not true. So, this type of comic fiction or science fiction generally attracts the audience more because we have a tendency to attract to those things which are not real and we try to find out what is beyond it. To give another example, let's take Malgudi. It is one of the most famous fiction towns created by R.K. Narayan. Further, like poetry, this genre also uses figurative language. However, it is more structural in nature and more closely follows grammatical conventions. Fiction often follows free text plot pyramid that includes an exposition, inciting incident, rising action, climax, falling action, resolution, and denouement. Now, the last genre we have is non-fiction. Non-fiction is another type of prose that is factual rather than imaginative in nature. It may use less figurative language. Non-fiction varies, however, from piece to piece. It may tell a story through a memoir, or it could be strictly factual in nature like a history notebook. By this we mean, non-fiction is totally opposite of fiction. Where fiction is focusing on imaginative thought, non-fiction writing traces the facts and figures to represent the true finding in the world. As it is factual and real, so obviously the language used will be less fancy or less figurative. Let's take an example. The Memoir Night by Elie Wiesel is a memoir telling the story of Wiesel's experience as a young Jewish boy during the Holocaust. Now that we have completed all the genres, we may get a question. What is at the first place the need of genre? Let me tell you. Genre is important in order to organize writings based on their form, content, and style. This allows reader to distinguish between the factual writing and imaginative writing. Genres also distinguishes the pieces and the way in which they are to be delivered. In other words, it tells us whether a piece of writing is to be performed or whether they are to be read. So lastly, we can say, genre is the classification and organization of literary works into the following categories of poetry, drama, prose, fiction, and non-fiction. These works are divided based on their form, content, and style. In this way, we have completed all the genres. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't miss to hit that like and subscribe button before you shut down the video. If you want notes of this video, you may get it from our Telegram channel, that is the English Cherry. So God bless you and see you next time. Thank you.